standing there for? Get moving. What are you looking at? Go on, get moving.
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah! I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
We weren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh.
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, ma'am, how about you pick up these guns, and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. And you better get on this horse. Been a while since you rode a horse. No shame in that, but please. It's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride. Must be odd being out of those leg irons. Get on the horse when you're ready. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that, too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course. I'll wait. This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell her?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley?
Here, madam.
Your very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, You're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce her to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, and, madam, while Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and, not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
The sooner you do it, the sooner we'll leave you to your own devices. Acting like you done hit your head. Pardon me.
Hello. You must be a Horley's friend. He's one of us. He said you are also a discouraged creature. Now, I will be honest. I try not to talk too much to women. Well, let's leave that. Alden, that's me. But Horley insisted you was okay. I'm very discouraged, you see. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Sort of. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. I heard you might want to earn a little extra money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up near Gat Tooth Ridge. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if things work out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help you with pertinent information, even if you are a lady. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this.
那你老师叫到你国语，你要说什么？对，棒棒。
你有喝奶茶吗？
啊？
你有喝奶茶吗？
我喝不干杯啊。
有。Hello。听得到啊。我也重玩啊。我重创角色对啊。因为男生很丑啊。嘿嘿嘿。哦，就随便啦，在。 啊？一开始哦，就是它也是有主线吧。可是我等一下去洗我女儿，所以等一下我现在我只是先，对啊，对啊，超久了。国文他们国文十几集了吧？还好啦。什么？什么？你说那个帮派对不对？没有啊，不能分享啊，怎么分享？你以为是？因为是那个哦，那个什么 PDA 男的分享墙不行吧？不要，洗澡好不好？那你去跟妈妈拔河好不好？好。你刚放完角，你刚唱完角色哦，被劫狱不是吗？对啊。然后他大概会教你一些，反正你要打到就是带你去抢马，抢完马之后你才能线上，才能一起。那个是最烂的马，就是你马子死光了，就那只会跑出来。现在什么瘦老马那种，对啊，就是他会让你玩第一个抢劫任务，对对对，那这个会跟别人组队啊，就是那个可以的。嗯。对啊，对啊。等下国文他们应该就上了吧？很快。哎，不行不行不行！哎呀，主播你去远一点呐！哎，可是那个火锅如果没有的话怎么办？一群人不知道去哪这样，还要跑去蹲南，对啊，是烧憨的，烧南，要是真是假，可不可以猜猜？可是排那个卖到20个人啊，是不是？对啊。 冰与火之歌嘞。没有。你那个单机都没玩对不对？哦。4个而已是吗？是哦，还好啦。你那么强。对啊，我这匹马太烂了。对啊，很多游戏角色怎么不会讲话？没那么少啦，应该吧？我不知道。哦，我体力不够。算了，就讲不抓马了。可恶。要不要去洗澡不啊？为什么？Loster。我要配对了。他一开始给你的是烂马。没有啊，就是特点会给啦。有啊，普通的就有啦。你都可以拿，就是你拿到你的马就可以了。 应该是可以的。没有别人骑你的马会那个，就是他就犯罪。嗯。嗯。
Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen.
打路人其实还好，你打 NPC 会不会同情？路人应该不会。对，但是他不会掉任何东西。不会，就是虐人啊。可是因为你有时候解任务的时候，就是他可以让别人来就是阻止你，本来乱你，但是人多就很重要。这是最烂的马。对啊。有扣血在吃啊，吃药吧。可是因为他有时间，他慢慢回血啊。谁啊？然后氪金啊，他还在测试没？还在测试啊。
right about you, dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can. Here's some money you
女儿在咳嗽哦。
Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith in future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot available. See you soon. Come on.